Peace, YouTube. This was Sean. I'm back with a video again. I want to talk to awakened children and newly awakened adults. See, when you start on your spiritual path, starting a life other than the life the Matrix created for you, you might want to get into voodoo. You might get into witchcraft. You might get into Wicca. You might get into Wiccan. You might deal in a tarot. You might deal in astrology. You might want to be a photographer or a UFO hunter. The key thing to that is study your craft. Whatever you're going into, like I said, voodoo, witchcraft, study your craft. If I want to be a photographer, I'm gonna have to study to be a photographer. I'm gonna have to know the angles and the rule of thirds and different stuff. You're gonna have to study even a tarot. You're gonna have to study the origins of tarot. Then get to practicing. Then you'll become a good tarot card reader. Same thing with voodoo. Study the origins. Know where it started from, who it come from, what it was meant for. Just study your craft, and you'll be alright. How you gonna teach and talk about something that you really don't know about? That's what's gonna throw confusion. They're gonna cause confusion. You speaking on something you don't know about. But once you study the origin and know where it come from and know how to use it and put it with your everyday life, then you straight. Just like I said, it could be voodoo, witchcraft, Wicca, horoscope, astrology, numerology. You're gonna have to study your craft. You're still gonna have to study. UFO hunter, you're gonna have to study. Photographer, you're gonna have to study. Anything, truck driver, you're gonna have to get your CDL. You're gonna have to study the CDL book. Just study your craft, and you can make some money. You can be a sex coach or sex healer or whatever if you good with sex and relationships and different stuff like that. But you're gonna have to study. You might get into psychology and the anatomy of the human behavior and all that. You're gonna have to still have to study your craft. You're gonna have to study. Even though I'm starting an online business right now, but I'm still studying my craft. I'm studying the craft. I'm not gonna jump out there and just put it out there, then realize I made a whole bunch of mistakes, then go back and try to correct it. No, I'm studying my craft. If I want to speak on Black history or white history, I'm gonna have to study the origins of my people and they people. Still gonna have to study my craft. If I want to be an intellectual speaker, I'm gonna have to know what I'm talking about, or ain't nobody gonna hear you. But just the only message I have, just study your craft and don't let nobody make you in their image, because other people will make you in their image and try to label you what they want you to be and not what you actually are, a spiritual being having a human experience. Peace.